Hi, I'm Cheryl with a C. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to use a bunch of products I got just last month when Sephora did this big sale for their VIB members because they rehauled their whole reward system. So now you get more points for all the dollars that you spend, and they have better rewards for the points that you get when you buy stuff at Sephora, including like full-size products. So that's exciting. So what they did is normally Sephora has like sales twice a year for their VIB members, like in April and November. But this one they did kind of mid-year to commemorate this new thing, and I got like a ton of stuff. So the first thing that I've been waiting on to buy and waiting for it to go on sale is this Tatcha primer, because it's pretty expensive. I can't even remember now how much it is normally. I feel like it's over $80 regular price, and this is the Silk Canvas primer, and it's so fancy, and the packaging is beautiful, and it smells really mild. You'll see I used a little bit of it already, and it comes with this fancy scraper, so you don't have to put your finger in the primer, and you scrape it off and you just put it on. So it feels silky, and it's supposed to make your foundation and makeup go on really beautifully. So the first thing I will do, let's see. Another thing that I got that I was really excited about is this Urban Decay Born to Run eyeshadow palette, and I didn't know much about it, and I saw a little bit online, so I got this, and you can get, it's a pretty warm palette, I would say, and you can create many looks. And I've used it a couple times, and I really love it. And obviously pigmentation is good. I like the colors. You can do a lot of combinations. This is normally, I don't know how much it is normally. I should have looked, but yeah, with the sale, it was, I think it was 20% off. So for example, like this is the orange color called Baja. Swatch there. There's a pretty purple here called Guilt Trip. Oops, no, I'll swatch it there. So just really pretty. So I'm just going to the movies, and I'm only going to do a little bit of makeup just to show, but one of the ones I really liked is this kind of salmon-y, is it salmon brownish color called Still Shot. So I'll put a little bit on my brush, and tap it off, and I'm just going to put it all over my lid like so. Tap. And actually I'm not wearing an eyeshadow primer, and I did not use the Tatcha primer on my eyelids. I put it just on my face. So you can see, I mean, I'm using very little, and you can see the color on my lids already. So I'll put it all the way, and then I want to take one of these shimmery colors and just put it all over my lid. I'll do, what should I do? I'll do Ignite, this bronzy looking one here. I'll just like put this in the center of my eyelid and pat it out like this, because I don't want to do too much. This is kind of just to show you how the eyeshadow looks once it's on. Pat. Okay. Just to give a little bit of shimmer there. All right, so that is an eyeshadow palette that I got. Love. I pretty much love everything I bought. This I've been wanting to try too. This is the Dior Skin Forever foundation, and it has sunscreen in it. SPF 35 shine control. I would call this medium coverage, and what I've been doing is putting it on with a brush. So I'll just put a little bit on my finger now, one little pump. And it was really nice because they had a Dior representative there at Sephora the day that I went, and she was able to color match me. And it was funny because she was color matching me, and she put this on, and I was like, that's like gonna be way too dark, but it was perfect because I've had a lot of sun, I guess, this summer. So I'm taking this Sigma Kabuki brush, flat Kabuki F80, and stippling it into my skin like this. So that means like kind of just pressing it in. And then I'm gonna drag it down my neck too, because my neck is kind of like lighter than my face and my chest. And you do have to work kind of quickly. I mean, it did dry down pretty fast as I put it on and I was talking. And this is just one pump again, which I think it's good for every day. Okay, so I'm just making sure that's blended in well. Running my brush all over my face and kind of doing stippling motions around my nose so I can get on the side of it. Okay, and I also got, you'll see, a new concealer that I've been wanting to try from Born This Way. Sorry, from Too Faced, called Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer. So you can use it as a concealer, contour, highlight, retouch. And it's pretty nice because it has this big ass doe foot applicator. Like, look how big that is. So a lot of it gets on here. So I'm kind of just wiping some on the inside of the bottle because I don't want that much. And I'll take the concealer and just do a little bit under my eyes to cover up the darkness and also to highlight. And I have found, I've used this a couple times already, and a little bit does go a long way. So you don't have to use that much, otherwise it gets like too cakey. And there's a lot. This bottle is huge. Half an ounce. And then I'm taking a damp beauty blender that I dampened earlier with water. And I'm just gonna tap it in to my under eye area here to conceal and brighten. And I'm gonna take some excess and press it into my forehead and chin too. Here. And then I'm gonna set this with powder next, and I'll just tapping out my nose too, because it's kind of, like I said, I got a lot of sun, so it seems a little dark compared to the rest of my face. So there's some nice highlighting here underneath the eyes. And then another thing I've had my eye on that I purchased is this Hourglass powder, translucent setting powder called Veil. And I've used it a few times. It feels really good. I'm still trying to figure out the best way to like get it out of here and on my face. What I've been doing is taking this Laura Mercier poof and putting it onto the poof like this. Whoa. Because it's getting everywhere. Like so, and then kind of like pressing it into the poof and then pressing it into my skin like this. Because I don't want it too cakey. But, I mean, it feels really good. It just doesn't feel like you have a whole lot of powder on. And it does the job as far as setting. So I'm going to concentrate it mostly under my eyes and then kind of tap around the rest of my face too. So this was a good buy too. I think normally it's like $50 or more. So I wanted to make sure that I got this during the sale. So that's a powder. What else do I want to show you? I did get a couple of other products, including like a Drunk Elephant moisturizer, which I love, and this Bumble and Bumble Surf Infusion. I haven't used this yet, but I like this better than the original Surf Spray, because the original Surf Spray I feel like makes my hair really greasy quickly and like crunchy. This is gonna be lighter and softer, but you still get that texture and kind of those soft waves that you're going for. So this I was really happy about. I did get another one of these Marc Jacob bronzers because they had it in stock, and I have a video before talking about how much I love it, and I should have bought two, so I got another one because it was on sale. So this is the Omega Bronze that I'll put on my face right now. I'm going to take a big Morphe brush, M527, and dip it in here and just kind of pat it into my skin so that I just want to make sure that my foundation stays put, which I've used it a few times, the foundation, and it's worked really well. And actually the first couple days that I used it, I received many compliments. Just people saying like, what foundation is that? And it just looks like your skin and blah, blah, blah. So I really like that. I think I'll continue getting this foundation. I really like it. Okay. So I pressed some bronzer in to put some color on my face. I'm not going to do blush today. I did get this other Hourglass product here called Ambient Lighting Powder Luminous Light. And it was really confusing to me what this is for because it comes in like 6 different shades. Some of them are for like dim light and like all this stuff. And I was talking to the Sephora lady. I'm like, what the hell are these for? But basically this is supposed to go all over the face to like softly highlight, and it gives you that filtered look. Did I bring a brush? I don't think I brought a brush for this. So I guess I'll just use this one. This is a bronzing brush, but oh well. But when I read the instruction, it says like you dip into it and it's supposed to be very fragile, so you have to be gentle with it and put it on areas where you want to highlight the face. So the lady at Sephora told me you can use it all over to kind of soften everything, but I'm just going to put it where I want highlight. And you can see here it's very subtle. I'll put some up here on my forehead too. I mean, she said it's supposed to replace your setting powder, but I don't know about that. I feel like it's more of a highlighting, like very, very subtle highlighting thing. Or, you know what I discovered, if like you go in too hard with your bronzer or blush, for example, you can use it. I'm gonna use this bronzer to contour my nose a little bit. But if you go in too hard with it and it looks really harsh, take this up here. You can take these powders from Hourglass and use it to go over everything to like soften it up. See, like that. That's what I'm using it for. So that, okay, so I didn't get any colored lip products this time. I did get this lip balm from Bite Beauty, and it's their Agave lip balm. And I just put it on, and you'll see it's very like shiny. It feels thick. It feels like it's creating like a barrier and conditioning my lips, and it smells good. I mean, it is agave, so it smells really sweet. So I think that's everything that I got. I feel like there was more, but I guess not. This is a look just for today. I'm going to the movies and basically just wanted to test this out. Oh, and one thing I wanted to mention about the foundation too, it smells, it does have a scent, which I'm like, I have mixed feelings about. It smells really light and perfumey. Like I prefer unscented, but it smells expensive. Like it smells like Dior, if that makes sense. Like it reminds me of kind of that like light smelling sweet perfume, like face creams that my mom used to use. So that's one thing. If you don't like scented products, you might not like this, but it's fine with me, and I like that it has sunscreen. All right, so that's it. Thanks for watching. Hope you learned more about, or learned about some new products, and maybe you'll try them out. Thanks. See you again soon.